You were never the name. The name is used in commerce to identify persons. A person is a fictional construct, so you are not a person either. You were never the body. Your body is only the transmitting utility vessel that you as the life force uses to move through. There is something we forgot, not lost, only paused, a current that has always been there, not seen but felt. Most people call it truth. But truth isn't found, and it certainly is not learned. Truth can only be remembered. And what we remember isn't taught, it's known. The story began before the systems, before the banks, before the courts, before the laws. There was source, breathing, being, and expressing. Then came fiction, constructs, contracts, and commerce. People forgot who they were, so they started acting like what they were told. But here's what the mechanics reveal. The fiction is not the problem. The forgetting is. What you call government is merely a fictional structure. What you call money is only a fictional symbol to express flow of energy. What you call law is only a man-made control mechanism when the one standing beneath it has forgotten who they are. Law does not exist in truth. Now listen carefully. You were never the name. You were never the title. You were never the signature. You are the current, the source, the animating principle. And that is not poetic. It is lawful. When people try to beat the system, they lose. When people try to get out of trouble, they cause more trouble. When people try to run from it, they get caught. But when people stand in what precedes this fictional system, when people stand as the creator, it is those people who shall have full control over the system. It is also those people who will no longer be bound and controlled by the fictional system. And it will be only those same people who are capable of assisting, guiding, and helping other people. Why? Because the fiction cannot command the source, and no law can rise higher than its origin. You are that origin. You are that creditor. You are that which completes the circuit. So what should be your response when a police officer, a judge, or anyone operating in an official capacity challenges you? If you respond with, "I'm not the name," you are now arguing and just consented to contract with them. And what do officers of the court do with conflicts? They get you in front of a judge and let the judge handle the matter. Everyone has at some point faced the confusion and complexity of the fiction, but to my knowledge, no one has ever made the full transition to operating from the private without real guidance. And that's because this isn't about learning a trick or studying laws. It's about remembering the fundamental principle mechanics by which you, the source, the creator, operates. That's exactly why training is required, so you'll know. And that's why the Code Red training was created, to prepare you, to guide you, to help you navigate this sea of confusion so you can get back to the land, and to provide you with the ability to access the new website when it opens. Speak not to be heard, but to remember. Breathe not to survive, but to transmit. Live not for identity, but for essence. And when you walk again into the world of contracts, codes, and conditions, walk with the knowledge that you are not subject to them, unless you forget again, and you will not forget, because this time, you know. If this resonated, subscribe to the channel for future drops. Follow the fan page to stay in the current, and you can get access to the Code Red training by using the link in the description below.